whole launching of the community from the scratch kind of thing. So that I was doing consulting with the brands those who had never invested in communities. Okay. Consulting means the similar consulting, which means it everywhere, right? Okay. Uh, it's just that I had a mission to help more communities rather than building one. So if I start getting involved in one product and build one community, that will not suffice the hunger I have probably. So that was my reason to pick up the consulting, which didn't go well in the starting because it's damn new domain. Nobody understands. And when you really get into business, you ask money for that. And because ROIs are so low, then it's more difficult. So definitely it requires more and more experience. Plus, you need to look a little old to call yourself a consultant. That's what I felt, which I've started looking. I'm also getting. So good for me. But consulting is again, like with less commitment. You are just trying to help the brand set up the community, start all those basic functioning, aligning business goals with the community goals, training their community managers how to take this thing, and that whole launching of the community from the scratch kind of thing. So that I was doing consulting with the brands those who had never invested in communities. Okay. So I've helped them to grow it from scratch. The other kind of consulting which I did for one was kind of for a community which they already have but not working well. So how to do that? It didn't go for long because I did some audit for them. Then I did some member identification, and then understanding their content and their flaws, and then cutting them, bringing more focus, like directing the energy at the right place, at the right channel. So this is what I have been done, shifting their platform. This is what I've done earlier. Yeah, so this is what I have been doing, and it's gonna be a thing in some time. For sure. I'm hoping a lot of more people from our Indian ecosystem comes to consulting and they start becoming that. But one thing which I guess which has helped me is having a good personal brand. Probably that has actually helped. I have been doing this for a while now. A lot of people in the ecosystem know. So whoever I have helped or whoever I have consulted, I have never reached out. They have been told about me by someone in their close circle. When they have talked to that person about community, they have told there's a guy called Paris, you can talk to him, he'll help out. So I have always been on the upper hand, which has helped me. So which tells me, which tells you, which tells all of us that we definitely need to work our ass off in the starting so that people know that we exist for our work, right? Once they start knowing, things will start happening. But before that, if you thinking that I'll just go out and do it, first of all, it's very difficult to win the trust of a client, right? And then once you win it, to show the success of community, you require a year at least, right? I'll not even say 6 months. So at least 3 quarters. And just imagine 3 quarters, the money and the amount of resources you wanted to burn without getting anything. Damn, it's not gonna happen without having a good rapport, I guess. So that's why it has worked for me. Luckily, it's working for other people also, those who might be having a lot of experience than me. I'm like, my overall experience is of 6 years, right? Of being running a startup or working in Accenture or working in some other place and then community. So it's just that much. So it's not even much. So yeah, that's what consulting means for me.